Hey, Citrus. How's it going? Never know if my chat app is actually working or not. Where's the internet? Thought I was running late today and we got on tons of time. Funny, when I signed up yesterday, there was only like 11 people signed up. It looks like there's over 100 now. Oh, these last minute. One of the first. Surprising that it's, December 23rd, and it's quite frosty today. We haven't had too many cold days yet. Got my wool socks on. I hope this group just rolls out gently. This course is very, very flat until the end, and it would just be nice to have some draft. Oh, that's usually what happens. Annoying. When we were doing crits in town here, we always started the crit with like 2 neutral laps. Just loved it. Instead, everyone rolls out, and then at the end of the second lap, you're already up to speed, and the pace just increases. You're already doing 30. Let's go to 35. These Zwift starts, man. It's kind of like cyclocross racing, Zwift starts. Because cyclocross is like that. It's like the horn goes, and it's like boom. Well, there's no need to go. See, there was never any brakes before. So there was no need to go so hard because no one could brake anyways. It was the only reason to go hard was to try to drop people off the back to make the front pack as small as possible as soon as possible. But like, you can do that same thing going slow. And what's funny is, with the different categories, you got a C group, and we're pulling 400 watts for the first 3 minutes. That's C? No. No, it's not. Gotta keep the flywheel spinning. As long as the flywheel's spinning fast, that's not so hard. This is supposed to be just a super easy ride for me today anyways. Totally on the Buffalo bike. I'm making a stand. Oh, don't want to quit. I was researching bikes and the Buffalo bike is not... There's a misconception in Zwift that the bikes play a very large role, and there's YouTube videos before races where people are like, oh, this is the bike you should use for here, and blah blah blah. And you know, when it comes to dirt, yes, using a mountain bike on dirt makes a big difference. But I was going through Zwift insider posts, and on the Tempest Fugit on the flat course, over, was it 3,000 seconds, which is like 50 minutes. The Buffalo bike is the slowest, but it's only 29 seconds slower than the fastest bike in the game. Over an hour, 29 seconds. I mean, maybe in a race, that's a little bit of a difference, but it's not that much of a difference. So I thought, does it really matter to me to be 29 seconds slower? Like, just riding around? It looks too small. It looks badass. Look at me, I got like white kit, white wheels. The bike is black. It matches perfect. On the hill climbing though, it's very slow. It's like 2 minutes slower up the Alp. Yeah, I just was like, I'm not racing. So I was like, man, because it is heavy, but still though, if you have a hilly, like rolling course, I would like Zwift to reward, I mean, now that they've made levels weird, I would like Zwift to reward people that have ground the F out of this game and have bajillion XP with bikes that actually make a difference. I think they need to turn it into more of a real video game. Because what kind of annoys me is it's a game, but you can have like pro dudes just show up because they're like awesome at cycling and still kick everyone's ass. Like a few years back, the guy who won the world championships, he'd ridden in Zwift like 4 times, which I think that's wrong for the guys like Barney and Ewan who race only in Zwift. Like if you only race in Zwift and you have hundreds of thousands of hours in Zwift, there should be some benefit to that. A dude shouldn't just show up. Like, it'd be like walking off the street to a StarCraft tournament. No. If you're not known in the community, you're like, yeah. Exactly, Bike Beast. So take Marble for example. Marble has 1.3 million XP. Maybe he should have a bike, you know, at the 1 million XP mark that's not 29 seconds faster, it's like 5 minutes faster. You're still probably going to get beaten by a pro, but you're going to make that pro guy work, and you're going to make that pro guy think, huh, do I want to do esports, or do I just want to stick to the world tour? Because if I want to do esports, I better get on my bike and have a go. But like most MMOs though, there's leaderboards, like for World of Warcraft, there's DPS leaderboards based on gear. You're not going to make it on the board if you don't have good gear. You might make it on the board if you're a super awesome player with not as good gear because you're a super awesome player. But in general, you're not going to make it to the top. Yeah, I mean, it needs to be tweaked. I'm talking like extreme levels, but I just think you got to put some time in it, and you got to reward the people that have put time in it. There's nothing in the world that you can just walk off the street and be like, you know, my fitness is just going to drive me to the world championship, even though I've never set foot in this game. Like, is it a game, or is it just a fitness test? I mean, esports has shifted though on Zwift, because Zwift does have, Dimitri, Zwift does have shorter races. So most of the races are like 35, 45 minutes. That's a totally different effort than a 4-hour, you know, world tour race. So it's kind of shifting. Well, yeah, like there's got to be some element to differentiate Zwift from any other cycling event, because what does jumping on a trainer, it makes it the same as an outdoor race. Like there's just no difference in what's going on here other than the races are short. Yeah, like maybe make power-ups actually like game-changing. I mean, it's part of a game. In real video games, it's not always fair. Someone gets something, but maybe make like the arrow boost like insane, and you can pick and choose when you want to use it. Like if I hit arrow boost now, it gives me like, I can bridge to the next group. No one can hold my wheel when I hit arrow boost. Like it actually, yeah, Bullet Bill. Like that ZRL season where they had the anvil, or no, the steamroller. The steamroller in Watopia up that gravel hill. And if you didn't get the steamroller, you wouldn't hold the group. And every lap, the front group got smaller and smaller as people didn't get the steamroller. It was super frustrating, but it was also funny as hell listening to people on Discord losing their minds over not getting the steamroller. I didn't get it to the last lap, and then it made no difference because I was already like last. Remember guys doing 700 watts trying to keep up with the steamroller group. Like, it was impossible. So for that particular race course, the steamroller RNG was a game changer. 100%. The finishing order would have been entirely different if the steamroller wasn't involved. You didn't get it, you were out. And that's part of gaming. Well, that's the problem, is that no one wants to get screwed by it, but that's part of the game. Like, drop rates for gear. I killed shit for hours and hours trying to get something to drop. I mean, maybe it's a bit of a selfish side of me, but I've been riding in Zwift since like 2016. I mean, I'm only level 57, but you know, 7 years of riding in Zwift should account for something. Because you don't, like in any other video game, you don't go as a noob and get mad. And that's, I think, what I think Zwift is misunderstanding. People who play games understand that fact. You don't get people just showing up, playing a video game for the first time, complaining that they're getting killed by guys who've been playing for 10 years. They're like, well, guess I better grind and get some better shit. I'm so glad there's a somewhat of a group here to draft. Well, that's the problem, is I feel there is a huge amount of Zwifters who don't play video games and don't understand video games. Like, well, it definitely is, but Zwift the problem is they keep teasing gameplay. They keep teasing video games. They keep going, oh, look at this. We got drops so you can buy gear. We got XP. We got power-ups. Like, what are you doing? You're either a simulation where fitness is all, or you're like a gamer, because this in-between thing sucks. Climb Portal, totally gamified. Oh, look at that sun. That is amazing. I didn't ride the climb portals for a long time. I rode them for the first time, was like the week before last. It wasn't as bad as everyone said. You can make a game of the climb portals where you ride what the color of the road determines your zone. That makes it tough. Yeah. Hey Beats, how's it going? Oh, Casey, thanks for this. Oh. Holy crap. That is hilarious, Casey. That is like totally, I was just riding up the Alp, doing a workout, and I got to a point and I'm like, I'm tired. I just want to go back to the bottom. Like, of all the tens of thousands of people on Zwift, you turn right in front of you. All right, someone else go to the front. I like this course. This has to be...
Dare 7C Ebener is now following.
Thanks for the follow. I do enjoy this course. This has to be this is a decent fat guy course. There's almost no climbing until the very end. Making pretty good time, this flat course. Low watts, high speed. Oh, I'm so close to 58. Totally get. If I have the wrong helmet on. I didn't choose this helmet. Seems like it was random. I usually have a hat on. Oh yeah, Japan. That is what I'm looking for. Look at that. Let's slow it down to 150 watts. Oh, the people behind us are way behind us. Oh, La Honda. Isn't that the super long one? Here's a question for people who do multiple climb portals. How many times have you got 250 XP? I think I've gotten 250 XP once. That's like 5 minutes over 20 is kind of a lot, but at the same time, it's not that bad. I did, this is the Buffalo bike, Dimitri. This is the slowest bike in the game, but it's the coolest, and it matches my kit, kick-ass. Even got reflectors and a rack. I'm taking a stand that bikes in Zwift are not as big of a deal as people make it out to be. I was already saying this earlier, but every time you do a race, there's YouTube videos and all this stuff about which bike you should ride. Oh my God, if you're not gonna win if you don't like ride this certain bike. And really, yeah, well, that's what I was looking at the Zwift. What triggered this? I was reading the Zwift Insider bike tests, and on Tempest Fugit, 2 laps, the difference between the Buffalo bike, which is the slowest, and the fastest bike was 29 seconds. Over an hour. That's honestly, in a race, yeah, that's a decent difference. But it's not a difference because everyone's riding the same bike anyways. But for riding around, who the heck cares? So I vowed that I'm only riding the Buffalo bike from now on. Oh yes, climbing, it's super slow. Climbing, it's like 2 minutes slower up the Alp. But again, when do you have a race that goes directly up the Alp? So I think if you want fixed gear option, you just don't shift on your bike. Like if I stop shifting, it's fixed gear. Like BK was winning all the B races on his giant Live girls women's bike. I'm pretty sure the Buffalo bike is single speed when you look at the actual. Yeah, totally single speed. Totally has one chainring. Maybe it's got an internal hub. Probably not though, because I haven't played around with it. Have they actually updated? Whoa, there goes the lead group lapping us. Gears do break. I don't know if it's the older I get, but it must be. The older I get, the more I'm looking at belt drive with internally geared hub bikes and going, whoa, that'd be so awesome. I used to never care, and now I really care. What's funny, okay, so we were talking about the difference. Bike Beast posted that, up this hill climb, everyone else is 20 minutes and Phil Guyman was 15 minutes. Last May in the BWR, I did the 110K BWR, and then there was a 220K. The winner of the 220K, ex-World Tour Pro, he finished 10 minutes after me doing twice the distance. I crossed the line, put my bike in the rack, went to grab a beer, and then the announcer was like, everybody, here comes the motorbike leading out the first place men's. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I just finished 10 minutes ago. Yeah, so the problem, well, I guess whether you have a belt drive bike, you still need a frame that comes apart, or if you have a pinion gearbox bike, you still have to have a weird frame. But I guess if you did a single speed with a roll-off hub, with a chain, you can put it on any bike, because you don't need to worry about your bike stays coming apart to fit a belt. Where is everyone? I got like dropped. Yeah, well, and that's the problem too, is with a belt, I mean, if it does break, that seems to be like a specialty part. Chains, you could probably get chains anywhere. Push it a bit. Catch back up to this group. Feather for all these hills that I'm climbing. Way too soon to save this feather for the Libby Hill after party. Yeah, well, the problem is if you're going to go weird, still needs to be to some sort of standards that, you know, if you're bike trekking across the middle of nowhere, something can be fixed. Yeah, I'm here. That's because you should have done all this Friday night.
My headphones aren't working. Are you there?
I'm here. I can hear you if you're talking, Larry.
Okay, well, I gotta fix this. I can barely hear you. Here.
Ooh. Yeah, that is a lot of welds in one area with some flat bar. I wonder though, if it's like a motorbike where the actual pinion gearbox is used as part of the like frame rigidity. Yeah, I can hear you. It's kind of like, have you ever watched that documentary slash movie thing with Ewan McGregor, Long Way Round, where they're riding the motorbikes around the world? And the first couple episodes is them choosing motorbikes, and you know, they tested some KTMs and then they tested some BMWs, and in the end they went with, I was hearing Larry, I could hear him, he's messing around with stuff, everything needs to be updated. So in the end they picked like a BMW 1200 GS, and they realized very early on that for the trip, they realized early on that the bike was not the greatest choice, because there's a lot of electronics on the BMW where something on their frame broke, and then they had a welder in a little village fix it, but the welder shorted out electronics, and they were like, man, should have went with the KTM, because like most of their riding was in super shit conditions. Yeah, there's a bit of a hoop, but not super amount of hoops. Like that questionnaire form that you need to fill out about with your trainer's serial number and all that.
Yeah.
Uploading a picture. I think what the picture is for, so if they're live streaming, they can show your face.
Yeah. I didn't get to the part about the serial numbers of the trainer.
That's that form that Norm posted on the Discord. They email it to you, or when you sign up, there's a form they want to know the serial number of your trainer, the firmware that it's on. Yeah, totally. It's way too heavy, but you would think in the planning stage, yeah, because the Stages bike is 1.5%, which is under the criteria.
Yes.
So technically with the Stages bike, you kind of have dual recording built in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh well.
Holy.
Not a big deal for me. It sounds like I can ride the national.
I petitioned Cycling Canada to let us enter both, and they're ignoring me.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I've sent, well, I mean, they're on vacation, but what's annoying is I've sent the guy 2 emails, and then on Wednesday night, he was in the Discord chat, like the voice channel for Cycling Canada.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, he's on Discord right now. He was talking. So I messaged him in Discord and was like, hey, you know, I know it's a month and a half away, but, you know, USA Cycling is letting people sign up for both. And
Yeah.
I would, you know, I'm not competitive, but I'm willing to pay an extra $20 to do both races, just
sure.
to sort of buff up esports numbers, because 20 looks better than 19. You know, when
sure.
you're doing year-end books and said, how many esports people did we have?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want it to get canceled, so, but I think it's a problem with their sign-up system too, because CCN, when you go into registration, it's already like, you're registered for nationals already. Because I tried.
Yeah. Interesting though. I wonder why they would. Well, actually, we know why. They told you the reason, but I'm not sure I agree with it.
No, I don't agree with that reason, because it doesn't actually, when you really sit down and think about it, that reason doesn't make sense, because there is only one elite race. And say you have a person in the 45 to 54 category, races Saturday and wins. Do you really think he's going to win on Sunday after giving it his all on Saturday against a bunch of like 20-year-olds? Probably not. Because the elites is like, and that's the thing, is like all the pro elites, they're under 35. So they have to race elites. They can't race age group.
Yeah, so that's their age.
That's their age group. Elites is their age group.
Yeah. And that's their A race too, right? Like that's the one they're going to go all out on because it's their only one that they're in.
Yeah. So you're not going to get an age grouper kicking people off the podium. Maybe you will, but what does it even matter? Like, so what if like a 51-year-old guy wins elite?
Yeah.
That's actually a better story that he won 2 races in a row. How awesome is that guy?
Well, that's just my point. It's like if someone's capable of doing that, it is a race. I mean, let him or her. And because why not? I mean, if someone's that fit, it's not like this is about inclusivity. This is a race. So if someone can dominate, let them dominate.
Yeah, I'm going to monitor the registrations, and I might, if they still won't let you do both, I might switch to elites.
Yeah.
Because if there's like 6 people in elites, damn rights, I'll be 7.
Yeah. That's good. One less person for me in my division.
Yeah, well, like currently, last time I looked, there was like 6 people signed up. Total, between all categories.
Wow. It is early days.
Yeah, it's still like, I mean, I'm a keener, and I like to sign up early so I know what I'm doing. Because as we knew, like last year, you know, it was just me and you up until 2 days before.
Yeah, that's right.
Events,
yeah, because I remember
events.
You and I were making gentlemen's agreements to kick each other's asses. So.
Yeah, we're gonna like ride and hold hands until like the last kilometer. All right, let's go. Let's check the website here. Registration here. Or where is it?
What happened to Larry?
Participant lookup. Oh, we got more people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we got
I
3
wonder if
people now.
some people might be waiting until they have their registration for their.
Oh, still only 2 in my class.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Ben Nickerson and me.
Well,
There's
you should see me show up today.
2 in Norm's now. Norm has a competitor.
Oh yeah.
There's only 1 lady in the 45 to 54 Masters Women's.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's time to become trans.
Yeah, there's like no late and change your age.
Yeah.
I identify as 57 years old women.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win. Oh, I keep getting.
You know,
Damn
I
it!
think people might sign up when they get their new memberships for Cycling BC or wherever they're from. That might be why people are waiting. They might not be hacking it the way we are.
Yeah, because Cycling BC just sort of figured it out now, and they still have their early bird till mid-January. They're 10% off.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, you're probably right. People are probably waiting until they sort out the provincial stuff.
Yeah. What happened to Larry? I heard him sort of mutter and then laugh and then disappear.
His game was a weird resolution. He had updates. His headphones weren't working. You know, typical first indoor ride of the year.
But what's funny is he's ridden at Roar a bunch of times this fall already. So.
Oh, has he? I was like,
this is like the 10th ride for him.
Oh, well, that's why I kind of made fun of him. I was like, Larry, you're supposed to do all this stuff Friday night to make sure it works.
Oh, well. I wonder if he'll come back.
Who knows?
You done all your shopping?
Yeah. We leave tomorrow for our trip, so.
Oh, yeah.
So we're like just doing tidying up and cleaning shit up.
Yeah.
Got few errands to run today.
What'd you get for the kids?
Not a whole heck of a lot. Get out the 2x4. Update that firmware. You too. We can hear you, Larry. We can hear you. We can hear you, Larry. We can hear you.
Typical Saturday. Nothing's working.
I have days like that. They come out of nowhere too. It's like all of a sudden your shit just stops working. It's like, why?
Yeah. So the phone's not working, and now my Zwift screen is, I don't know, something's really off because everybody's kind of short and fat, and everything's blurry. It's all scrunched up.
They're all in a Halloween costume going with me.
Yeah, yeah. It's very annoying.
Yeah, that would be.
So I'm gonna have to start again and try and. Yeah, I would start again. So what? So is Carrie? Carrie's not here?
No?
Yeah, I wonder how he's doing. He's going on about his leg.
Yeah, well, it sounds like his tendons, right, that he's damaged.
Yeah, shitty, man. That Rebecca hurt hers. Fell down the stairs there. And, oh, it's never really healed.
Yeah. Well, Kerry, I mean, well, you know how motivated he is, but we don't want him on the bike too early because it could impede healing, right? So,
Yeah, for sure.
gotta give it a chance. So. It's good for him to be off the bike for a bit. He needs an off season like everybody else, and he wasn't really embracing it. So
He's putting in huge miles.
yeah,
Like every time I went to intervals, I was like, "What the hell is he doing?"
Yeah. But I mean, I had 2 weeks out of the gym. I hurt my back, and then I got sick, and I went back, and I felt way better actually. You know, it was just like a chance for stuff to heal a bit, and I don't know, worked good.
Yeah. Yeah. You got the flu?
No, it was just a cold, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm fighting it. Fuck.
Did you get the flu shot?
No.
Why not? Autism?
Well, I never usually get one. I don't usually do it.
How's it going? I thought maybe I could close the gap on the group in front. That's not happening. I just picked up the pace for like 4 minutes, and I gained like 10 seconds of the 2 minutes. Hey, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Oh man, I was hoping this after party hill climb was at the very end of the ride, not right now. This is brutal. I don't want to do this film. I think what's happening is they're starting to climb the hill, and I'm ripping the downhill right now. So I'm probably going to make huge time until they get to the top of the hill. That's a decent group. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 people in that group. No, just me. I'm the only one on this bike. I'm taking a stand on Zwift bikes. I'm just riding the Buffalo from now on. Riding a different bike is not going to make me lose any more places than I already lose. Oh, here are the climb starts. False flat. Oh, a little bit of -1. Yeah, and then it starts to slowly, then it goes, ah, and then it goes straight up. I thought this was supposed to be at the end of the ride. Apparently, it's 2/3. So I thought we were going to go flat, 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 hail done. Turns out we did 4 laps of flat, hill, and then we'll probably go back and do 3 laps of flat. I guess we get this over and done with. Yeah, Libby Hill. The route is Libby Hill after party, but oh, here we go. Here we go. Libby Hill, Buffalo bike style. I think this is Libby Hill. Is this Libby Hill? I thought this is Libby Hill. I don't know the names of hills in this game. I just assumed that this was Libby Hill. Look at that, a guy came up this in a minute. Oh, shifting. Is this Richmond Hill? I thought this was Libby Hill in Richmond. Yeah, it's Richmond. Yeah, it's just this little like super steep bit. It's like, we should call this Peter Sagan Hill, because this is the hill he attacked everybody to win the world championships. Oh, look at that actually flying up there. There he's back. This freaking hill is worse than that Libby hill. That Libby hill is very short. This is like long and steep. Which one of you has the geese in their garage? I can very faintly hear, but it sounds like geese honking. Oh, I'm so winning, Dimitri. Especially in BC, the rules are very pro-renter. Very. Like, you can't get anyone out of your house but for like 2 reasons. Yes, got level 58. I don't know what I got for level 58 because I didn't see the banner. Oh yeah. Basically what they did, Dimitri, it used to take something like 700,000 XP. They basically just took level 60 and stretched it to level 100. So you level up way faster. Yeah, previously the math worked out at when you were in the 50s, you had to ride 1,500 kilometers per level in the 50s. That is a lot of riding. For some people like me, that was like 2 months, 2.5 months a level. Now it's like I've gotten a level and a half in a week and a bit. And then the climb portals. The climb portal has been gamified for mass XP. That's what I was saying. Climb portal. I've only ever gotten 250 XP once. So I mean, if you luck out and you get a bunch of 250s, that's a level right there. Yeah, so I tried to game the system the Alp way. Being bigger dude, I did a workout going up the Alp. I spent 40 minutes and I wasn't even halfway up the Alp. I was like, screw this. I could have done that short climb portal twice in 40 minutes. I was going up that climb portal at a sort of semi-slowish pace, and it was taking me 18 minutes. People do care, because Brian says he doesn't care, but people do care. It's like video games. People like to see progress. So whether they made it easier, people want to ride and see that bar move and go, oh yes, I made a level, because that makes people feel good. Oh, I don't mind the gambling part of the power-ups, like going up the climb portal. I've only gotten 250 once. The last climb portal I did, I got the damn feather like 4 times in a row. I don't want the feather. I'm not doing the climb portal to get to the top faster. Yeah, just play for a month, change your email address. Play for a month, change your email address. You missed them. This was a good course, man. I like this course. It only went up the hill once. It was, look this, 43K, 265 meters. It's just chugging along. Except I was with a really awesome group. And then I kept on talking, and every time I talked, I would slow down. It's funny because out of the 268 meters of climbing, 200 were on that one hill section. The year in review on Strava is behind a paywall now. Oh my God. That was like the only thing I liked about Strava. I only use Strava as a hub to get my stuff where I need to get it. Yeah, actually, yes, their route planner is by far the best one. The Hammerhead one is really good as well, but the Strava one is excellent. The Hammerhead route planner is the only one that has proper elevation. I learned that the hard way. Both Garmin and Ride with GPS failed hard on the elevation for the route. Well, Strava has the benefit that everyone in the world uses Strava. So their heat maps are above and beyond. So what happens is when you make routes, the routes follow what other cyclists are actually doing. Yeah, Google will send you off into some strange land sometimes. Final 5K.
Take off, eh?
No, Dimitri, I got this jersey for the event. The Specialized jersey I did not get, even though it said I got it. But apparently that ride was a women's only ride. So it didn't give me the jersey. It said I got the jersey, but it's not in my garage because I'm not a woman. What's funny about these roots, the closer you get to the end, the longer it is. I was like surprised when I hit 40K. I was like, wow, 40K? That was pretty quick. And man, the last like 10 is like, geez. What? Why is my guy steering to the left? There we go. Oh, I hate the snapping. I tried to make a route with Ride with GPS the other day. Oh, and it kept on snapping and rerouting when the road was right there. Like, why are you doing that? It was so annoying. Like, there was no free draw mode where I could force it. It had to like snap to where it wanted to snap to. And it wouldn't snap on the road. Not sure. If I was going to do a big ass bike trip and plan it, I would pay for Strava Premium just for the route builder. And then once I was finished planning and had all the routes downloaded, I would just cancel it. I don't actually know, but I think most of them do have like a point of interest. Oh, 300 meters.